Hello there, how are you? I hope you're well. This is the real Frank Pilkington. It would seem that people are still trying awfully hard to try and, pull the wool over people's eyes now. There's one thing you'll know from me, I will not ask for anything connected to details, to banking or anything like that. So my apologies. I have to start the evening with saying I'm sorry, but somebody somewhere tried awfully hard to come in and, well, think they can make a quick buck easily. Speaking to my colleague David, he thought it had an awful lot to do with people abroad, really, some African state or something like that, trying to make some money. Good evening to Anne, Lewis, Dawn, and Jemina McKillop. How are you? Maima, I'm glad you came in, and so are you, Bobo. I'm so glad. Now, listen, everybody. I'm sorry to say that that's just the only way it is. People have got to just be, aware that some people will try anything. Margaret Connor, how are you? Angie Wales, how are you? Maureen O'Donnell, evening, Frank and John. Yes, I have to introduce you to the one and only. Yes, and can I tell you, he's only had coffee. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only John Holding.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
How are you?
I'm okay. I see that was the African countries getting it. That's a wee bit racist.
Well, yes, it is actually, isn't it? But we don't know where it came from, but we're assuming that. Well, you get all that feedback.
You've been a wee man in Partick.
It was not a wee man in Partick. And if it is, I'm going to find Partick and kill it. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I'm sure you're aware that you can easily be duped and you just have to be vigilant and be careful. Oh, thank you. That's kind of it.
So basically, you'll never message anybody asking for money, but I may message people asking for Pinot Grigio.
Well,
that's not the same.
That isn't.
That's begging.
So he's begging. If there's ever comes a time when there is no Pinot Grigio for him, he may come on and say, please, please, please.
I'm a poor soul.
He's a poor soul and he's got nothing to drink. Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, let's see who's all here. Kerry Smith, hi there, how are you? Mary Taylor Higgins, how are you? Kathleen Boyle. Hello, John and Frank, hope you're well. Yes, we are. We're okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I get caught in the rain. I did just go in that rain today. What? It was really quite bad. I had a hospital appointment today, you see, so I had to go to the hospital. And I believe it or not, I was 20 minutes late. Now, that's not like me. Well, it is. I'm always late. But 20 minutes late for that, I was really quite panicking about it. But transport just wouldn't go. And all the people were all sort of frustrated and angry and stuff.
So, Franny,
yes,
having watched MasterChef, it's inspired me. I'm having a deconstructed Pinot Noir.
A Pinot Noir?
Yeah, deconstructed.
A deconstructed Pinot Noir. So you see, he's given up the coffee and he's moved on to that evening slumber stuff, that stuff that just...
You're supposed to say, what's the deconstructed Pinot Noir?
I beg your pardon?
You're supposed to say, what's the deconstructed Pinot Noir?
Oh, it was a deconstructed Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir without the glass.
Pinot Noir with what?
Without the glass.
Oh,
drinking it straight from the bottle.
You are not. Linda McKechnie, good evening to you, Kathleen Boyle. Leave it down, anything good about to happen? Yes, a lot of changes coming up. One of the things to remember is that I've put it on your videos. Remember, you can join the video thing. You can just book me, and what you do is you get your weekly and you get your monthly video. But coming up shortly, yes, there's a kind of difficult time coming up with Mercury, but it will take you through almost to Christmas, but then it'll be okay. Almost to Christmas. So who else is here? Joanne Murphy, hi there. Leslie Elliott, evening chaps. Evening to you, Leslie. Barbara Halliday, hi. Shared and light, Frank. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Margaret Connor, is there something wrong with my Henry boy? He's a ginger tomcat. Well, there might be, because things really haven't been right for animals since not bonfire night, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I saw some amazing bonfires, but I really didn't worry about the animals. I mean, I remember when I had my dog, we had to, What?
What's that?
I had a dog there, and we used to have to, look after him. He was in a terrible state sometimes. Good evening to Pete Gallagher, how are you? Christine Curry, how are you? Margaret Connor, will you please take your cat to the vet? Something's wrong there and it's in its tummy. Would you come back and let me know? Christine Curry, hi there. Ashley Mackin, Kathleen Boyd, Jamie even. What does that mean? Nicola Donicky, how are you? Leslie Elliott, my big sister's birthday today. Liz Ann Monroe, any words for her? She's having a few
Health issues.
Oh, health issues. Well, Jupiter is going to help her to deal with that. That's as simple as that. And Jupiter gets ready to move. And once it's moved into Sagittarius, all things are much more even, if you know what I mean. But get ready for a lot of change. But if it's her birthday today, that's wonderful, you know. I hope you've said happy birthday to her for me. Who else's birthday today is it? Yes. Well, it was yesterday was my daughter's birthday.
It's Prince Charles's birthday today.
Oh, yes, it's Prince Charles's birthday. I wonder if he's got a stomach problem too. Well, happy birthday, Prince Charlie. How do you
You know,
feel?
I have to say the weirdest thing.
What?
I was driving to work this morning. I went to work very early this morning.
Uh-huh.
I was driving along the M8 and it was pissing down.
It's a very bad word to use, but I know what you mean.
I was listening to Radio 4 because I like the news, and it came on and it said, today is Prince Charles's birthday. And then they played the national anthem. It was like something from the 30s. It was just so, I mean, hi.
Was this Radio 4 or Radio 4 Extra?
Radio 4. And they played the whole of the national anthem. I thought, what
Really?
is this? Where's the news?
The news, no news. Well, there isn't any news.
That's surreal.
Well, there you go. I'm
I mean, it's
awfully
been
sorry that you had
reverential.
to. I mean, I'm awfully sorry that you had to listen to the national anthem. You
I just said it was a bizarre thing to do. Did I?
know, bizarre.
Huh?
What time in the morning was it?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock in the morning. Well, that is bizarre. God's help him having to say that, but there you go. So there's lots. Christine Somerville is watching. Did you know that, Johnny? And
Well, I know now.
yes, and Sarah Barnes is in as well. Anita Whelan, Anita Whelan, I beg your pardon, and Fiona Watson. Oh, it's not, it's Wilson. How can I not see, Johnny? I was talking about this today, you know. There's glasses you can get that you can do that. You square it up at the side and you get to see everything. I don't think that works either. Don't my luck. I'll be one eye out and one in. I'll need to see, the thing is I need to do that to see this. So I'm sorry, I have to do this to see it. Dana Nick's watching. Hi there. Margaret McWalters.
I'd have to stick some elastoplast on one side of your glasses. You'd be like one of those kids in primary school with a lazy eye.
I used to feel so sorry for that. That was. I had an eye problem when I was a child.
Did you have elastoplast
No, I
on the
didn't.
glasses?
No, I didn't. No, I mean, God help him, do with that.
Hard you laugh.
So is that not actually to be able to strengthen the other eye?
Supposedly.
Yes.
I don't know if it works. I think it just made.
It worked, I'm sure it
They
did.
just did it to make the kids feel even more self-conscious.
Good evening, Laura McGregor, how are you?
Nobody
Jean
knew. They
Beck.
had,
Hiya, Jean, how are you?
nobody knew they had a lazy eye till they saw the elastoplast.
But how was it the optician that would have said that that's what they needed, or was it a doctor, do you think?
It gives an interfering mother.
An interfering mother.
Uh-huh.
I think we're getting to the bottom of your psyche here, Johnny. Do you want to speak more? Do you want to speak more and I'll be your therapist? Tell me more about your mother.
I didn't have a lazy eye.
No, but you had a
Everything
mother.
else was lazy. Everything else was lazy. My eyes were fine.
Oh, you were never lazy. That was, you worked hard. I've been. The Kathleen Boyle, you know, I've got to tell you something, Kathleen. You're a woman after my own heart. You said the weather, about the weather today. I've just said, not women, I've just said, not been out in my jammies all day. I quite like that, actually. Do you like lazy days where you can do that with a good movie or catch up on something that was on like TV and stuff? I love that. Keeps you all nice and cozy. Anyway, I've got to tell you, I saw my very first Christmas tree. Yes, I did say that, Christmas tree today. With no lights on yet, but it is prepared. It is coming.
That's ridiculous, man.
And I was talking to a friend of mine. In fact, I'll tell you who I was talking to. I was talking to the Bobo. I was talking to Anne Lewis Dawn, who, by the way, I have to tell you, and I want you to send me an awful lot of those loves, because Bobo Anne Lewis Dawn is going into hospital tomorrow, and she's having a hip replacement done. And we're all going to tell her how wonderful she is and how great it's going to be. And she'll be in and out in a short period. So can I get all those loves for Anne Lewis Dawn? Because she just maybe needs that. Anyway, we were talking about it. I always thought that Christmas trees went up the first Sunday, that you could put them up the first Sunday of Advent. Do you even know what that is?
I don't know. When's Advent?
Well, Advent is the end of the church's calendar. That's what the shit did.
So the Christmas break.
So it's normally the first Sunday of. So sometimes, some years it's like right at the end of November, and other times it's maybe the first week or so of December. Have you any idea, when do you all put your Christmas tree up? Let me give me a hint here, please, because some people have got them up in October.
You're supposed to put them up on the 24th, aren't you?
No, that's a real heavy tradition. Are you going to be doing that?
12 days
You've
of
got,
Christmas.
but wait a minute here. You've got a Sunday lunch to do the next day. You've got wrapping presents for your children, and suddenly you're going to put a tree up on Christmas
Suddenly
Eve.
I'm cooking lunch and I've got children. When did this happen?
I'm just telling you, traditionally that's what they do. Christmas trees, I mean, that was a great thing. It was 12 days of Christmas. How do you know? You have 2 days off and everybody's back at work. Be quiet.
I haven't time to put trees up. I'm going to be up to my elbows in plum duff.
There's nothing worse than a plum duff. Anyway, listen, we're rattling on here, and this is so unfair. People are coming in for the readings. So Elizabeth Fleming is watching. Hi there, how are you? I think somewhere along the line there is a connection between you and I.
Who are you talking to?
Elizabeth Fleming we're talking to. And I think there's a connection. Margaret Connor. Yes, something seems wrong with him. He is eating for Scotland, not like him. Oh, that's the cat.
Yeah, the ginger.
So we need to get that. You need to get that one seen to, if you wouldn't mind. Just have it checked, just in case there's, they pick up something you don't even know. Denise McGurn. Good evening, Frank and John. Hope you're well. We're wonderful. We're talking Christmas. We're talking very, very wet day. Hair got ruined twice, and there's nothing worse. Anyway, I'm getting that cut tomorrow, so I'll be feeling a little better. Elizabeth saying, hey Frank, hopefully something for me tonight. Well, there you go. Would you believe it that John Holden has actually written your name down? So Elizabeth Fleming, it seems to be you, so let's go for it. Now I have to say that the door isn't opened up, the wall's not opened up yet. Oh, wait a minute. I've got an American ring. Now an American ring. Now the reason I know this is because my brother has one of those. Do you know those rings that you got in a kind of class ring?
Oh,
American class ring?
I've seen it in the movies, yeah.
Have you? Well, I've just seen one of that. So you'll need to let me know, Elizabeth, if that's got anything at all to do with you. And also, could you tell me, Elizabeth, who recent, this is recent, went into the back of the ambulance and was taken away? Could you let me know about that too? What else is going on up there? Are you thinking of moving? Would you like to come back and let John know, Elizabeth, if you wouldn't mind? Okay, let's see what's here for Elizabeth Fleming. Now then. Scales of justice is the first one, so that means that you're looking for not just justice, but it's balance, it's harmony, it's something going on. But crossing you is journey and work. So I think that there's something since October, maybe weighing on the mind to make moves happen. Things will move quickly, I think. And who is it that's studying? That would be interesting to know if you can come back. There's a nice monetary area over you. So there's something coming up with an opportunity of finance. But if you're involved in anything to do with contracts or anything that could take you anywhere near the law, sorry, I'm getting... Have you got a stomach thing going on as well? Whoa. If you get anything to do with the law, you'll really need to look at that, because that you could win that, but only by the skin of your teeth. If there's something that's not right in a contract area that needs to be looked at, there's things in the past that haven't moved quickly, and you're still waiting to do that. I wonder what this American ring's about.
Elizabeth, give us some feedback, please. Is any of this making any sense?
Would you come back to me, Elizabeth, please? Thank you. But there is something about trying to get behind you lots of things, and it's been difficult. But then you're going to possibly hear of somebody also wanting to travel. I've got this travel thing, I've got this American thing. Elizabeth, there's something very much to do with America.
She's doing a research course in geology.
Right, good, thank you very much. That's the research, that's the study. So come back to me with the American thing. Who could be traveling, Elizabeth? I need to know. Isn't that weird? Because most of these rings are like, they're like garnets. It's like a garnet ring.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of them are blue as well. It's kind of sapphire ring, but it's a gents thing.
Yeah.
It's really quite chunky because my brother is one. But very, very strong financial changes waiting on you, Elizabeth. Where it hasn't been very good for you in the past, darling, I have to tell you. But it seems to be on the heel. The whole thing about the scales of justice, if you ever get this card, it just means that you have to really balance it well. Life has to balance, and if it doesn't, then out comes, the scales balance like that, and out comes the sword. So actions need to be taken.
She's heading to Dublin at the end of the month. Just giving us feedback.
Well, Dublin's not America. Sorry, Elizabeth, I'm getting that very strongly, but I'm getting it for a man. So come back and let me know. Oh, listen, he had the stroke. That's really sore. Oh, got my arm right there. And I would have done that. That's like a dead arm. I'm sure that's what this ambulance thing was about. You come back and let me know, Elizabeth. Anyway, thank you very much. The wall's opening up now, so let's see what it is we've got for messages for people. Shall we do that, Jonathan?
On you go.
No. See, it opens up and then it closes up. What was it? It's like the rain, it comes on, it goes off. But it is opening up. Anyway, let's see. Would you come back to us, please, Elizabeth, and let us know? Thank you very much, anyway, for coming in.
It's been, I think it was her aunts for the stroke thing. She didn't survive it.
No, I know. So you can take the stroke anyway. Right, thank you. Why am I getting an ambulance with you? Is there somebody we know? Also, sorry.
I think it was her aunt.
Oh, it was her aunt. Oh, altogether. Right, okay, thank you. And listen, Elizabeth, check your computer, please, because there's a problem with your mouse and a problem with your getting online and all that kind of. I bet like myself, constant. I touch something, it doesn't work. I go near a light bulb, it blows up. It's similar, okay? You just need to check that out. Very interesting stuff going on up there. Just wish it would come to me and tell me what it is. So anyway, let's see who else is here tonight and see if any of this stuff up there. Well, I've got Leeds. Leeds is Bradford, isn't it? Leeds, Bradford. And I'm suddenly there. And I don't belong there, but I work there. I've travelled away from a city to go to a city, if you know what I mean. But that's to do with work. If anybody could take that, will you please come in, please? And I have also the name Mary connected to that. Yeah. Could you please let me know? Mary Higgins MacArthur. MacArthur, that's right. MacArthur. Hi, guys. Margaret Anderson. Hello, my Margaret Anderson. How are you? Jennifer Barrow.
Roll out the barrel.
Have a happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. It's nice to have that, isn't it? Where am I here? Am I a million miles away again?
Probably.
I'm Carol James. Good evening, Frank. And John from Caroline. Good evening, Caroline. How are you? It's not weird. I have got Caroline, but and Carol James, but Caroline. I must say it backwards or something. Jean Forrest, how are you doing? Margaret Reed. Jacqueline McGill. Now listen, one of you all out there is going to win 2 free readings with me. One for yourself and one for a friend. And that's by the end of the month. So you need to be involved in it to be able to do that. You'll probably have seen that well, I didn't do it, but it's been put up on Facebook a lot. And that just means that if you join the thing with your, what's it called, your horoscope.
Yeah, your weekly and monthly video horoscope.
I need to get a name for that.
Derek.
If you join Derek, give me peace.
I've posted, I've just put it in the post.
You put it in the post, Tom. So it's in the post.
He checks in the post.
The check is in the post. Didn't I correct me? 12 days before Christmas. No.
Oh, you're miles away. Please catch
Listen, Linda, it's not 12 days before Christmas. It's 12 days of Christmas. It starts on Christmas Eve and finishes on the 6th or 7th of January. That's the last, it's the Feast of the Epiphany or something like that it's called. But
it's getting very theological, this.
Well, do you know in Spain that's when they get their Christmas presents?
I am Feliz Navidad and all that. What's it called, that Spanish
That's
festival?
called Spanish. Eh?
What's that Spanish festival? The Three Kings.
That's right, that's the Epiphany.
That's when they get their presents.
What do you mean that? Let's tell everybody else get their presents first. I think I'd be annoyed at that, but you know.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, are you starting?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, please. This drink's going to get you, Johnny, I'm telling you. I worry about you now. Right, Maureen O'Donnell puts hers up on the 1st December, Christmas. Is that when you put it up? Your tree? Oh, wow. No, I don't put it up. I put it up nearer to Christmas because I've got to tell you something. I turn into Ebenezer Scrooge. I really do. And I do that number because it's all sort of rushed. But, well, it was always really heavy for me because I was always writing the year ahead. And it was always that kind of heavy stuff that had to go. And you had to be so clear about it. And, do you know what I mean? So it was always kind of heavy for me. But then I've got to say, and this is weird, come the 23rd, everything just changes. And Christmas is upon us. And I'm very much a part of that. I'm really, it is my favourite time of year, most definitely. But the lead up to it, no, nobody happy with that. Where am I here? Well, I better go away down here. Johnny, where are we at?
Oh, Giz Peace. Giz that thing.
Giz Peace. Would you believe he said that? From England. Giz Peace.
Heather Goodyear. My tree is up in the loft where it will stay till Christmas.
Well done. Well done. But it's for the kids. The kids. I remember. Do you remember the first time, you know, the smell of a real tree and stuff like that? And no. Well, I do. And it was a wonderful feeling. I love Christmas.
It's a wonderful
Love
life.
the lights in the evening. Margaret Anderson, I quite agree with you. But, you know.
Leslie Elliott thinks I should release Feliz Navidad as a single. Go for the Christmas #1.
Oh, please. Oh, hell. And if he does get me out of here, send for me. I love Christmas as well, Frank. So exciting. Barbara Howard is saying that. Too, isn't it? You never really forget being a child. The wonderful thing is, if you've got children or younger people or some people that you love, the whole thing is about spreading that joy, isn't it? But really what we're doing is we're bringing up some of our own. And because of that, bringing up some of that memory, we enhance ourselves, we enjoy it. No, in your case, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do in your case. Let's get on to working, please. Feel as though making shortbread, think it turned out good. Well, I'm glad. That's Amelia Martin, she's making shortbread. Martin.
James and Carol, or how you say, and Carol James, it's his birthday on Christmas Day.
Capricorn.
That's the bummer.
As you
I
know,
only get one present.
I know, my nephew's born on Christmas Eve. It's not very fair. My nan used to buy sugar mice every Christmas. I never ate one of them, but I'm sure. Do you miss them now? Oh. I'll buy some this year, make sure it happens. Right, we have Kimmy Jordan and Catherine Boyle. We need Natalie McMillan here, and that's all the family here. Oh, well, that's wonderful, Kathy. Thank you very much for having them all in. Great news out there. I got some lovely feedback, which I can't really sort of indulge at the moment, but from one of the readings that we did on the air a couple of weeks back, great news from them. I'd like to talk to somebody who's actually thinking of, I've got a house move here suddenly coming up, and this house move is taking me into, I'm sorry, but the room's slow tonight, and I've been taken into, it's a lovely driveway, actually, it's a kind of really quite posh looking. And also can I ask somebody who's involved in actual construction, building work, either with, what do you call it, putting a bit of bricky and all of that stuff, building a house. If you're there, could you come in, please, because it's showing me something important. Okay, that's involved in house building and thinking of moving at the same time. But somebody would be thinking of moving away quite a distance, actually, because I've got something really quite, when I say posh, I mean quiet. It's got a lovely entrance. It's actually got a gate to the front of it. No wee gate, one of those big long gates. So I can only tell you what I see, and that's what I'm seeing up there. So if you're out there, could you please come back to me, please? Thank you. Who else is here? Catherine Boyle. Me, she said. Me.
Well, that might be to the building, the moving house and
Kathleen, could you come back, Kathleen Boyle, and let me know if you can take what I've just said? Yeah.
Margaret Anderson is viewing a house with a beautiful long drive.
Yes, it's you, Margaret Anderson, I think. But I'd also like to talk to Angela McCarthy.
Yes.
So that's two. So Margaret Anderson, first of all, she's thinking of making a move to the house. That's number one, but it is. Margaret, you're thinking of moving quite far away, actually. Let's have a look and see. But first of all, Margaret Anderson. Margaret, who's got the trouble with the throat? Trouble swallowing, lots of problems trying to drink. It's really, something's catching there, it doesn't feel right. Not terrible, but it doesn't feel right. It's really uncomfortable. Let's see where the house move is. Right, Margaret Anderson. Yes, it's big. It's a complete move. So that's not like it. I thought you would have been very happy where you are. But it looks like a complete move. Maybe it's not for you, maybe it's somebody in your family. But it's really quite big. And that will all be done and dusted by February, so it's not that far away. There's a hospital visit coming up. And that's important that that's for a male. But I think who we're talking about the house move might be somebody younger. But it is a complete and utter move because we're talking somebody even want to move away completely, Margaret. Talking about somebody that maybe even thinking of abroad. I don't know if that's Canada, but there's every possibility. But I'm worried about this. This is in my chest. Seems to be playing up. Would you come back and let me know?
Well, it's a big house. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hospital tomorrow for her son.
All right. So you've got it. Right. You've got it all in, Margaret. That's good. Thanks for coming. Oh, listen, Margaret, before I go here, there's a beautiful solitaire up there. Wow. Wonder who that's for. I hope it's yours. I hope you get it done. Maybe you've got a solitaire, I don't know, but it looks beautiful. But that also looks to me like an engagement ring coming up. Okay, thanks for coming in, Margaret. Now, can we talk to Angela McCarthy? Are you there? Are you still there, Angela?
Angela McCarthy.
Did you see she's still there? Maybe she's going to be home.
Give us a shout, Angela. You still in?
You still in, Angela? I don't know it there. See, I'm a bit behind you. No, I can't find you there. Would you come back? Margaret's come back to say, oh, thanks, Frank. I've never got it. And yes, that's correct. About the ring pipeline. Oh, great. You know what I mean then? Fabulous. That's good news.
John Stevenson has come in to say you gave him reading in the middle last month, and you were 100% spot on. Much
Well,
appreciated.
thank you, John. That's good. I did read your message, but thank you very much,
Right.
and it's good news.
Angela McCarthy's here.
Angela MacArthur, here you go. Wait a minute. First of all, Liz Simpson, you did awfully well last week going all the way up there to the theatre and then taking them all to the fish and chips at the boat. That'd be wonderful. Well done, you. You're very committed. I'll give you that.
But did she go to McGonagall's?
McGonagall's, yes. That place next to the Clyde. But
It's in the canal.
it's in the canal. There you go.
Forth and Clyde Canal.
Anyway, can we go back to Angela?
Angela McCarthy.
Hi there, Angela. I don't know why I've got this, but it's important I talk to you about somebody involved in building work. And it's like bricky work and all that. I don't know anything about it, but there you go. Personally, I don't know anything about it. But let's have a wee look. Angela, who's injured their foot? That's an accident. You need to come back and let me know that too. That's not just a sore thing. That's sore. I went over on my ankle, or I've hurt my foot, or something's. Watch, it's probably dropped something on it. But that's how it feels. Okay, will you let me know what that is? But here we go. Now, could you take the name Elizabeth? Healing. Now then, this is the news that I have to tell you because it's coming. No, it's still coming through here. Oh, by the way, who went into the forces for you? As well, will you let me know that one? Because I've got the uniform is standing here, and it would be to do with the. I think it's the Navy. I might be wrong, but I don't know one uniform or another. But it's a uniform anyway. And I know that it's to do with the forces. Anyway, listen, whoever we're talking about this involved in the construction work, he has a major turning point to come and get something brand new on the go here. This is very big as far as his career is concerned, but this is going to change things over the next 2 years. Now, I know that we're sitting in a very delicate time here, not knowing if we're all going to have a future because of this Brexit thing. But I've got to tell you, whoever this person, this male is doing it exceptionally well. And he hasn't had a break really in the past. He's had problems in the past, brought about by others. Well, I've got to say, the celebration and the ability to show off his talents are going to be absolutely wonderful. So he's going to be asked a lot. 2 particular areas opening up for work, one really big. And the lovely thing of it all is the Ace of Discus, the outcome. What does that say, Johnny?
Oh, jeez, oh man.
You're worse than me.
Oh, here's that. Ace of Discs, it says.
I'm worried. A white stick here, I'm telling you. The Ace of Disc really means that it's a very, very big opportunity in a financial way. It's a gift and he has to make well on it. And that's what this is all about here on this reading. It really is something else. Well done. Could you tell me, come back please, and tell me more about the uniform or anything with the forces? It's important also. Okay? So if you're still there, Angela, please come back and let me know. She given an answer yet? No, not yet. But I love the job scenario. That's really good. Wow, what a big turnaround, big change. And we're talking about somebody that didn't have a break at all in the past. Like, lots of things happened there and it didn't go at all smoothly or well.
That'll be a husband or brother-in-law.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether that's the uniform thing or whether that's the business break.
Well, I think it's the business break thing anyway, but it's really something. So now, if you're wanting a date, or looking for a time or a February, March, really big though. But there's something coming up at Christmas for you. Over everything I've just said. Who's Marlon? I've suddenly got the name Marlon here. We can take that Marlon name, please. Come back to me. You can. Oh. Do you know something? I think I'm still connected with Margaret Anderson. Margaret, can you take the name Marlon? If you're still in, will you come back? Thank you. I can't see what I'm here. Evelyn Cook, hi there. Charlotte Arthur. Oh. Max Tierney, would you be awfully careful, darling, because a very odd pain in the place that only ladies get. That's rather sore. You need to get that checked. I was at Lady Marian's funeral today. Margaret's come back.
Oh. You
Thanks.
spooky.
That can be spooky on occasions. I was at Lady Marian funeral today. Right, Margaret, thank you very much. I wondered why I was still connected with you. Rosalind Kildare, anything from me? Angela McCarthy, I know Marian. But, well, I think we've got it. We've got the connection. I think it's somebody that's passed over. I belong still with Margaret Anderson. And I don't know why she's dominating my show. Get off my show, Margaret Anderson. Too much. No, I'm so glad you're here, darling. Really are. Thank you. Carol Curry. May I have a message? If I can, I will certainly bring it through. But isn't it funny? I'm talking to you, and I've got this really, really bad pain. I think we have got a connection for you, and I think, so the first and foremost, you've got two things going on here. There are bridging of gaps that you'll need to do. And it may also be around in your family as well, but it's important that those bridges are worked out. Secondly, there was definitely somebody who passed over with a bad lung condition, and they're around for you, and they want you to know this. But also, you're going to die when I tell you this. You're going to die when I tell you this. Do you know what I've just saw here?
What?
I don't know where I am actually. Do you know that it's in the Indian Ocean, and it's one of those, there's little huts and stuff like that in the water's edge, and you walk along the.
All right, like the Seychelles or something.
The Seychelles thing. That's it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's what I just saw.
Oh,
I hope you get that, Carol. That'd be wonderful. But that's what I'm saying. But I'd like you to come back to me and tell me about the person who passed with the lung disorder, if you could. So let's see what's coming up for Carol. Will we, Johnny?
Yeah.
An injury to my hand, and it needs to be watched. That's already happened, I think. Carol. Now then, really nice. Determined. Are you a determined Carol? Are you a come ahead Carol? Nobody's ever going to pull me down. I'm getting in there and I'm going to sort the world out. Well, I hope you are, because you're at a very big crossroads for yourself, and I like this. Please remember what I said. Yes.
It's a mum who passed with a lung thing.
Is your mum? Oh, well, say hello. Yeah, well, say hello. She's over. Oh, that's great. I really do sorry for your loss. Please don't get me wrong. But in my case, that's great that she's here with you already. Some people wait a long time. So anyway, you've been looked after then, Carol. So remember what I said about this. I know this sounds ridiculous. Is it the Seychelles you said it is?
Well, you said Indian Ocean. I don't know.
Yes, it is that, but I've seen it. It just came up there. You know that it's one of those exclusive places you go there.
Yeah.
I don't really know if you got a party going on in there, but
Carol is the come ahead person, yes.
You are. Great, I'm so glad you are. Because you need to be at the moment, because you're at a very, very big crossroads, and those crossroads are all about a major change coming up for you. And do not be surprised as these changes come at you extremely quickly. Even you will be going, oh, well, what's happening here? But let it. Because all of these changes need to happen around you. There comes the Ace of Wands, which is fabulous. So I think that your future, and if this is your mum with you, I hope it is. I think it is, actually. But, yeah. Oh, are you thinking of a new car or dealing with a car at the moment? She showed me a car, you see. So you let me know if that's the case. But also that you're going to be filled with an awful lot of dramatic and strong energy, and it's really taking you to a new height. Okay, that condition as well. So it's really, really brilliant in your opportunities, and whether this is work, whether this is life. I mean, you're surrounded by a lot of people as well, Carl. You're not alone here. But oh boy, are you getting a break, and I love it. It's fabulous. The world's over you too, and everything. Oh, it's great. So good luck. So that's good. But will you please come back and tell me about the car? That's important as well because it's not left. Has she come back yet?
No.
No. Carol, I need you to come back and tell me about that. That would be important if you could. Something very much going on there about a car. And also, I mean, I'd love to tell somebody. Maybe it's me that's going to Bali. Why did I say Bali? It's not Bali, it's the Seychelles, isn't it? Or is it Bali?
Well, it might be Bali if you said Bali.
I don't know. Who's Stuart, by the way, Carol? It's important that you tell me. Oh, I'm falling out. Now, there's an awful lot of people, I'm sure, would love a lot of answers from me tonight. And I'll try and get around as many as I can. But if I don't, really sorry to have to say that if you go on your mobile and if you text Frank, followed by a question and fire it off to 85358, that's 85358, I will get back to you, either me or my team. Also, of course, you can get a psychic reading from my team as well. Now, what was I going to say to you about Carol? Has she not come back?
Yeah, she's gone to Belfast. Not sure about Stuart at the moment.
Yes, but what about the car? I'm being shown a car here, and it's nice and bright. So do you drive even? It may not even drive. But you're going to have a real good time. This is a real energizing time. But it's not just about getting a break. This is about work or whatever.
Belfast isn't famed for its white sandy beaches, and it's.
No, that's a separate thing entirely.
Sorry, I was a bit flippant.
Yes, you are a bit flippant. Did you hear this? You've no idea. I worry about you. People worry about you, John. They do. Some people, they don't even send you Pinot Grigio. Anyway, there you go. Is that okay? So will you come back to me and let me know? Like, there's somebody else who I'm getting really quite odd things going on. Oh, what a beautiful wedding dress. Oh, fab, right. Okay, who's out picking the dress? Who's looking at the whole thing? Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, and I've got that, and I've also got at the same time. Oh no, we're still stuck with this, and we're talking a Valentine's kind of wedding ceremony or something like that, round about February. Would you come back if you can take this, please? Oh, that's really beautiful. Quite like that. John Stevenson, hi there. How are you? We have. I can't see you properly. See, do you see? There's two things going on here, John. This is away behind, and that's away in front. But am I way in front here also? No. I just got married, Carrie McDonald. Oh, that's nice. Well, congratulations. I hope you had a great time. Hope you're happy. Of course you are. Nicola McBride, definitely not me. I know that one, honey.
Carol Curry's son's getting married in 2020 in June, and they're going to Mexico next year.
Fab. Imagine being able to do that, eh? That'd be great.
Margaret Anderson's looking at wedding dresses.
Margaret Anderson, you stop this. Margaret Anderson can see us now. You can see us now. Catherine Boyle. But why are you looking at that? Is it an engagement? Like I told you with the ring, Margaret? You need to come back and let me know. But I've just seen this beautiful dress. I don't think it's that. I think it's somebody that's the whole plan, is around the time of either Valentine's or about, you know what I mean, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
Romantic connection, a romantic wedding around that time, let me see.
Maybe the old Cupid.
Cupid, you leave Cupid alone. Alison Daly, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So, I'm trying to think, who's got this?
Well, Charlene Simpson's just chosen a wedding dress. She gets married on the 31st of December 2019.
2019? That's a year away. Well, what are you doing then in February? Maybe we have to ask Vary Peter. Maybe she knows. Is that Vary Peter? What is that mean? Vicky Peter, that's what it is. Maybe she knows about it.
You want to talk to Vicky?
No, I want to talk to the girl who says she's getting married in 2019.
Oh, that's Charlene Simpson.
Charlene Simpson. Can we have Charlene Simpson, please?
Yeah.
Right. Charlene Simpson, here we go.
Charlene.
Yes, please. Right, I'm going to tell you something, darling. This fantastic wedding, this whole thing that's coming up for you, please remember that it is all of those things. But if you start giving yourself a real hard time right now about it, how do you think you're going to enjoy it? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what you're also doing here. You're giving yourself a real hard panicking time here. It's away next year. Give me peace. Give yourself peace and stop doing this number on you.
Paying off the rest of the dress in February.
Is it February? That's what it
Don't
is.
think she pays for the dress.
That's it. That's what I've got here. It's the dress and it's February. Right, it is you. Now, I'm telling you now, will you stop the panic? I understand you'd get into a panic because you want a wonderful day and you want everything to be as beautiful as it is. And I get that. But you know, you're giving yourself a harder time than you need to. I would enjoy it. Let me see what else is going on for you. Yeah, that'll bring you down. Don't let that happen. Do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful day that you want for yourself, and the Ace of Wands is over it all, so it could turn out to be absolutely, you know, stupendously happy and fabulous, you know. But no, are you one of those down to perfection things? Everything's going to be actually. I can't be bothered with that, can you? Or you that's been married umpteen times, you.
Uh-huh.
Do you like all that? Everything has to be exact and stuff like that. Or do you leave that up to the
I don't
bride?
think anybody wants the wedding to be slapdash, do they?
No, I don't mean slapdash. But I think sometimes you can panic about the least thing, you know, and I'm worried about you, Charlene. You need to stop this because that's not what I've been shown here. I've been shown a nice time here. Okay? And I would like you to be involved and enjoy your time and run up to it and hen nights and all whatever it is.
The bride often is involved.
I would imagine so. But you know, there's other people can get involved too.
She's definitely a perfectionist, Charlene. So.
Yes, that's what I thought. And you have to watch, Charlene, that it doesn't go over the top because you just want it to be a fun day. A beautiful fun day. I mean, do you cry at weddings, by the way? Oh, you've married that many times?
No.
What?
I don't.
What do you mean you don't cry?
Don't cry at weddings.
Oh, that's sad. No, I mean, sad, happy, sad. I cry at weddings. I'm going to cry at yours. Oh. Anyway, do you understand, Charlie? It's a day for everybody, but it's your day, and I'm sure it will be a beautiful one. But you don't need to go over the score in this. Okay? Consult the groom. Maybe he may have something to say. Or do grooms have anything to say? I don't know. I think you're just told to turn up 3 o'clock. I'll be the one that
I think it's a very old-fashioned view. I think it's a partnership thing, and I think the bride and groom get equally involved in arranging the wedding these days.
How profound.
Have you seen that awful TV program?
What?
Seen that awful TV program called Don't Tell the Bride? And they let these nutters arrange these.
Oh, yeah, I think it's
let
all
the guys
something.
arrange the wedding any way they want, and they do these ridiculous things. And the bride's got to turn up and wear whatever he's picked and get married, you know, and stop
When did you
racing.
think? Do you think there was a divorce after it, like an instant divorce? I would imagine that.
I'm sure. Right,
Anyway.
Carrie McDonald.
Do you understand, Madonna? You take it easy, enjoy yourself, and know that you're perfection is all the way through it. And I'm telling you now, your dress is beautiful. And I'm sure you'll look equally beautiful in it. But remember, take it easy towards these things. Yes.
Right, Karen McDonald's saying you picked out her name twice tonight, and you picked out her name every time she's been on and said just a nice comment to her, like hello. But she's convinced she must have something for her to keep being drawn to her name.
I love your style, my darling. Anyway, I'm not actually drawn to you, but I'll give you a quick reading. So it's a shame. I'd rather be drawn to you, and that's what's happening here. You're drawn to the name. You say the name and you feel something, and you know that you're in there. You know. But we're going to do. Who is it?
Carrie McDonald.
Carrie McDonald.
It's a really card for Carrie.
Right. I don't know if this belongs to you, Carrie, but let's find out anyway. That's an operation, and that was to remove, I hate to say this, but that was to remove ovaries. Could you come back and let me know if I'm along the right track? Because this may not belong to you, but that's what I'm seeing. But that would be obviously a female connection, obviously a female operation. Hysterectomy, is that what it's called? Yeah. But anyway, let's have a wee look for Carrie McDonald, will we, John? Oh, the fool. Right, Carrie. Carrie. Yeah, I get the glasses on. Can you see? Carrie. Right, Carrie. What you've got here is a very new beginning waiting on you, and it's been coming around literally just in the last couple of weeks or so, where in fact there's been an awful lot of stuff going on in your life. Now, I hope you don't mind me asking this, but who around you, or maybe even yourself, are you interested in what I do? Are you interested in my world? Would you let me know? Because that's important if you do, because there is a connection strongly to healing here, of being involved in healing. But I'm going to tell you something. See if you don't take this break and this opportunity that's coming up for you, Kerry. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to hit you. You need this break as soon as, and it started a fortnight ago. Whatever's going on in your life, you need to get ready to make the move forward. Believe in yourself no matter what anxiety it causes, no matter what drama it causes. You need to get ready to move forward. Do you hear me? So don't put it off. You may want to. I see that you swither about things, but don't do that now. Now's the time to be bold, as they say.
Carrie just got married in the last couple of weeks.
Right, that's great. I'm glad. I'm just telling you there's something very much you need to do. What is it? And never mind everybody else, go do it. What else is up there? Well, Carrie, who's got the car problem or had a car problem as they reversed? Okay? Would you let me know? There's kind of like a bang at the back of reversing.
Carrie is interested in what you do, but she's also uncaring that she's been a nurse for 8 years.
Right. Is that about getting out of being a nurse? Or is it about moving on in your career? Because it is that kind of challenge, and it's a challenge you need to take. And maybe that's a whole totally new direction.
Listen, I don't want to cut across Carrie's reading, but Elizabeth Fleming can take the operation.
Yes.
To get the ovaries removed.
I'm sure a lot of people can. But then if you're a nurse, if Carrie's a nurse, it could have every possibility that you're around that anyway. But I think whatever it is, this new beginning, do not be fearful in your life. Go for it, because I'm telling you, the more you sit back, the less it will be for you. So I want you to be very, very active. When you have the fool out here, there is a new journey for you. And that new journey is going to take you to a new height. And I like this very much. No matter what goes on, no matter what fear you've got, no matter what the challenges are, I really do think this will sit quite beautifully with you, as long as you face up to it yourself. And do it before Christmas. Remember, I'll find you if you don't do it. It's important. Thank you very much, Carrie. Now, there you go. Now, that's really odd. I don't know if I'm still with Carrie, and I don't know who this belongs to, but I now have, oh my God, I have a soldier here. And it's like, if I looked at a photograph, I would say that's what he looks like. It's like, and it's the khaki, that's the army, but this would wear a cap rather than a hat. Just come and wandered in there, and he's also wandered in with somebody that piped. So who was the piper, please? But we're talking wartime, we're talking way back. So you've got somebody up there coming through. I wonder if it still belongs to Carrie, because if that's the case, you've got ancient stuff going on for you. So these changes are really important. I'm looking at the image that I've got up there is like Remembrance Sunday, you know, Armistice Day. That suddenly got arrived as I was speaking to you. So I wonder if that has got something to do with you. and a whole sense of remembrance. But it is that challenge. Don't be afraid to challenge your life. It's about saying, here's where I'm going, and this is what I'm going to do. Thank you. So listen, before you kind of fall over with your
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. Listen, remember you can get you're getting 2 free readings by the end of this month if you're joining up with the
Video horoscope.
The video horoscope thing. It's you just join it. Let me get a better name for that.
Derek.
Will you stop doing that, Derek? I think what we should call it again is being a member. That's what we'll call it. Come into being a member, because it's you get your weekly, you get your monthly, and all of that. And I got some good feedback today, actually, from someone called Edna, and she told me just how wonderful it was for her. So that's really good. So it's working. You can get that, but also that we're giving away 2 free readings. You'll be able to come along with that. Also, if you've got a question that I've not been able to get around to tonight, of course, you go on your mobile, you text Frank, followed by your question to 85358. If you want a face-to-face, you press, and I will give you as much as I can of my time. Yes, I am here for you. Now listen, remember, it takes an awful lot of energy, to sync up and do nasty things. Well, look at him drinking. But it takes very little energy to just be nice. So here's what I'm saying. I think if we're nice to each other, and we're happy with each other, things move slowly and peacefully and happily and balanced. But there is one thing that I am so looking forward to, and it's this year only, because normally, as I said to you, I am Ebenezer Scrooge. I am looking forward so much to looking at Christmas tree. I got excited by seeing that tree today. Did you know that? Well, no.
I can imagine.
What do you mean you can imagine?
I can imagine you did.
But yeah, remember, Christmas is, they say it's for children, but I think it brings out the child in us all. Listen, I love you very, very much. Thank you so much for coming in again tonight. If you come back, it's an odd one for oh no, it's all opening up again. Oh, here we go. So listen, you need to come in with your questions, and I'll try and answer as many as I can. The time's almost up. Also, that my regards to everybody that got a reading tonight. It's important, and I think you'll find that that's still going on for them, because you'll be talking an awful lot about it. But as I say, I'm looking forward to all those things coming up about Christmas, and actually trying to get you dried out. That would be good, wouldn't it? But, my darlings, this is Wednesday. I'm back again Sunday. Oh, listen, I was thinking about that. What we're going to do during Christmas, because the Wednesday night and the Sunday night falls literally Boxing Day and stuff like that. I don't think we can read, but you let me know if you would like that. To be around on Christmas, Boxing Day, and I think it's the 2nd of January for readings, so you let me know. Anyway, Edna and Michael and Colin, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for everybody for listening tonight, and I will see you Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Will you be there?
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square. Everybody over that. You take care of yourselves, and we'll not play the national anthem tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And upset John Hogan. What a state to be in then. Anyway, my darlings, I love you all, and I'll see you Sunday night at 9. Okay, you take care. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.